I've got to write a report for school. What's your topic? Bats. Can you imagine anything more stupid? Heck, I don't know anything about bats. How am I supposed to write a report on a subject I know nothing about? It's impossible. I suppose research is out of the question. Oh, like I'm going to learn about bats and then write a report. Give me a break. Hello, Susie? This is Calvin. You know this report we're supposed to write for school? Yeah, my topic is bats. What's yours? Elephants? Well, are you going to the library to look up elephants? You are? Great. While you're there, could you research bats too and make copies of all the information you find and maybe underline the important parts for me and sort of outline it so I wouldn't have to read it all? How did it go? I really loathe girls. What am I going to do about this report on bats? You've got to help me, Hobbs. Okay, first let's make a list of what we know. Yeah, that's a good way to start. Great. Number 1, what are bats? They're bugs, aren't they? Yeah, put that down. Are you sure? They fly, right? They're ugly and hairy, right? Come on, this is taking all day. I think we've got enough information now, don't you? All we have is one fact you made up. That's plenty. By the time we add an introduction, a few illustrations, and a conclusion, it will look like a graduate thesis. Besides, I've got a secret weapon that will guarantee me a good grade. No teacher can resist this. What is it? A clear plastic binder. Pretty professional looking, eh? I don't want co-author credit on this, okay? Hi, Susie. Did you write your report? Yeah, I spent all last evening on it. Did you? Well, when you know as much as I do, it doesn't take as long. Mine took about 15 minutes. 15 minutes? Let's see. I guess you won't be setting the grade curve this time, Susie. Read it and weep. Bats, the big bug scourge of the skies. Note the professional clear plastic binder. Bats aren't bugs! All right, class. Who would like to give his report first? I would. Why, Calvin, what a surprise to see you volunteer. You must have done a good job. Go to the front of the class. Oh, boy! Now, let's all pay attention. Go ahead, Calvin. Thank you. Before I begin, I'd like everyone to notice that my report is in a professional clear plastic binder. That's very nice. Go ahead. When a report looks this good, you know it'll get an A. That's a tip, kids. Write it down. My report is on bats. Ahem. Dusk. With a creepy tingling sensation, you hear the fluttering of leathery wings. Bats! With glowing red eyes and glistening fangs, these unspeakable giant bugs drop onto... Bats aren't bugs! Look, who's giving the report? You chowderheads or me? Calvin, I'd like to see you a moment. Man alive! Can you believe what my teacher wrote on my report? She says I obviously did no research whatsoever on bats and that my scientific illustration looks like I traced the Batman logo and added fangs. She's pretty perceptive. She didn't even give me credit for my professional clear plastic binder. What did your parents have to say? Nothing. And if you'll give me a hand here, it will stay that way.